follow left that's good up to about 7 feet. It works best at low to medium tide, producing a fast, really fun wave. But like most tropical paradises, there's danger beneath the beauty. The reef lies in wait for those who get greedy or push their luck just a little too far. Destroyer of egos and surfboards, is a fickle giant that needs a strong swell to coax it out of hiding. Padang is very dangerous at low tide, revealing coral heads that just might decide to share a barrel with you. Adventure travel, like Bali, is not going to be your average vacation, but the traveling surfer knows that pushing your limits is the only way to get to know who you really are.
Let's take off our sneakers and get comfortable.
Uh-oh, sneaker odor.
Let's go to the movies.
Tame ferocious sneaker odor with Sneaker Tamers from Odor Eaters. Springy insoles with activated charcoal, the world's most powerful odor destroyer. Sneaker Tamers has it. Scholl's doesn't. Sneaker Tamers absorb sweat, destroy sneaker odor, guaranteed for the life of your sneakers.
No more sneaker odor.
Sneaker Tamers from Odor Eaters.
To you by New Bud Dry, the first beer cold filtered for smooth draft taste and dry brewed for no aftertaste.
Bali, it's an island of sharp contrasts. It's a place where ancient culture coexists with the modern tourist. It's also a place where the predominant religion, Hindu, still believes that there are evil creatures out in the lineup. Yet it's also the place where young, hot Balinese surfers are learning to shred. Yeah, there are waves here in Bali, but they're waves of change. But for now, this mystical culture is going to coexist with these magical waves. For Surfer Magazine, I'm Bobby Estel. See you next time.
shore of Oahu is famous for its many powerful surf breaks, the most notorious of which is the Banzai Pipeline. We're going to show you a spectacular heat from the Maury Boogie International Bodyboard Championship. The contest was held in 10 to 15-foot surf and featured the top bodyboarders in the world. The competitors in this heat are Kevin Serve of the United States, Nigel Tarboten of South Africa, Kiko Iber of Brazil, Keith Sasaki of the U.S., Ugo Corti of Brazil, and Jay Reel of the United States, pitting themselves against each other and Mother Nature. We're about ready to begin the competition. There's a nice pipeline set coming through, and there's a rider dropping in. It's Kiko Iber from Brazil, and he makes his bottom turn now, banks off the whitewater, and does another bank off the whitewater. This wave is kind of closing out a little bit. It's beginning to flatten out, and yet he's still getting some speed up on the shoulder. Looking for anything he can do, he's going to get out of that one. Let's look at that drop again. Now, you see what a tremendous drop it is. These pipeline waves have a very sheer face, very steep. He really digs that rail in as he makes his bottom turn. Okay, we have another rider up now. It's going to be Kevin Serve from California. He's a United States competitor, and he is making his drop. There's a 360 belly spin, rising back up on the face of the wave now, coming down, making a bottom turn. And another 360 belly spin, and he slides right off the back of that wave. So that was a good wave for Kevin Serve. Two good waves so far in the competition. Up and riding now, Keith Sasaki, another U.S. competitor with his patented drop knee style, doing a nice 360 there. Let's look at that again. Here you see he's actually got one knee up and one knee down. A nice 360. And this is Kiko Iber again with a beautiful El Rolo. Nice, and he likes it too. He's happy with that. Look at the speed he's getting. Nice sliding belly 360, and he's out of there. Two solid waves for Kiko Iber of Brazil in this contest. He's off to a flying start. Up and riding, Jay Reel from Ocean City, Maryland. This wave looks like, yep, it's going to close out on him. Welcome to the reef, Jay. I had a chance to talk with Jay before the competition. What kind of maneuvers do you think you're going to have to pull off on these kind of waves to get the judges' attention?
The judges are going to be looking for a lot of different maneuvers on the bodyboard, but the main thing at the Banzai Pipeline that scores the big points with the judges is tube riding. The rider bottom turns at the bottom of the wave in the trough, and the wave hits the reef and jacks over top of the rider, covering him up completely, sometimes disappearing from view for the people on the beach, and hopefully he comes out the end of the tube. He or she, I should say. There's two women in the contest. Some of the other maneuvers that'll be looked for in this event are the El Rolo, where the rider bottom turns again in the trough of the wave, and as the wave curls over, the rider rides upside down and over with the pitching lip of the wave, sort of a three-dimensional 360, I guess you could call it. Like a corkscrew roller coaster is the best way to describe it. And the third thing that will really be looked for highly is the aerial, where the rider bottom turns again in the trough of the wave and goes up to the lip of the wave and projects up into the air, flying out of the wave and landing on the trough again and continuing the ride.
Well, now you know what the judges are looking for. We're back to the competition, and this is Nigel Tarboten from South Africa making his bottom turn, and he's nice aerial off the lip. He comes right back down, nice belly 360, and Ugo Corti from Brazil. Nice cover up right there, and he comes out. He's happy about that. Now he's going to try to pick up a little speed on this shoulder, and a nice belly 360. I'll tell you, the crowd is really enjoying this competition. The waves are being cooperative. The guys are really doing a heck of a job out there. Kevin Serve from the United States on a nice tubing wave, making his bottom turn, and he's going to punch out. There you see a classic tube ride. We'll be back in a moment.
What are your big plans this summer?
I'm working with meat.
You could go to Harvey's at Lake Tahoe.
Darren, don't stand in the smoke, oh yeah?
Harvey's has the great new garden buffet.
I got shish kebab and flank steak.
Hey, the summer party's at Harvey's with non-stop action and fantastic room rates.
I'm flipping. Look, I'm kind of busy. You got a picture?
Sure. Call 1-800-648-3361.
That's some hotel.
Well, come on.
Fine. Don't forget to flip these.
You can bring the whole family, you know.
If I get bored, I'll send for them.
Okay.
This is the new generation of
Coverage of the International Bodyboard Championship from the North Shore of Oahu. We're here at the Bonsai Pipeline, and as you can see, the pipe is pumping today. This has been great competition so far. We've got bodyboarders from all over the world, and this is Hugo Corte from Brazil on a wave. He is just managing to stay out in front of that closing wave, and he's going to have to go underneath and come back out looking for something else. That closed out a little bit too soon. This is Nigel Tarbot in South Africa on a nice wave. He's going to try, and El Rolo does not quite pull it off. You can see that the wave closed out just a little bit before he could pull off that maneuver, and karate chopping his board there. I don't think he's very happy about that. Kiko Iber once again on a wave. Look at him wind up and down the face of that. Punches right through the lip as it closes out on top of him. Not exactly the way he might have wanted to get out of that wave, but nonetheless successful. Keith Sasaki dropping in now. With that drop knee style. Oh, stylish look back into the tube there. A lot of surfers like to do that. They look right down that big glassy tube, and Keith is going to be covered up by the white water here. Good wave for Keith Sasaki. Kevin Serve dropping in on a nice wave now. Look at the speed he's generating, trying to stay ahead of the section. The wave closes out on him, and he makes it out in time. In the white water, he's doing a couple of belly spins there, and he's going to come in. Nice wave for Kevin Serve. Once more, Kiko Iber from Brazil. This guy is hot today. Look at him. He winds his way down the face. Nice cut back. Bottom turn now. And he cuts back again. He's staying in the critical beefy section of the wave, as it's called. And he does a nice bank off the white water. A nice wave for Kiko Iber. Let's watch him again now. You see he makes a nice redirection of the board. Real sharp cut back to get in that power section of the wave. That's how it's done, folks. And that's the last wave of the competition, and the results are in. Kiko Iber from Brazil in first, Nigel Tarboten from South Africa in second, with Hugo Corte of Brazil in third. And that'll do it from Bonsai Pipeline here in Hawaii. You give these guys incredible waves like these, and they do incredible things.
Hi, my name is Lisa Fields. I'm 19 years old, and I've been modeling for 2 years.
Same strategy over and over. You have to